Another exciting edition of NBA Ball. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. So a look at our starters for the Heat. They've got Russell Westbrook. Draymond Green is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. And it's Caruso in at the 2. And for the Lakers, we've got Al Horford, Derek White out there with Austin Reeves. Then there's George, and it's Jones in at the 3 spot. Lots of basketball-savvy vets on the floor tonight, Grant. These guys know the game inside and out.
Well, the IQ is so high on both sides. You know, B.A., you expect to see lots of intelligent play, and I always get excited to see teams with this much experience.
Now here's DeRozan. Really had his troubles in that loss to San Antonio. Just couldn't find his rhythm.
Well, he's not as explosive inside as he once was, but DeMar DeRozan still gets it done at the rim.
White can't hit. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Heat. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist from Green. DeRozan's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game. Jones with a screen on Westbrook. White for 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. DeRozan against Horford. Here's Wembanyama. Soft touch off the glass.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
George outside. Fires the 3. Miami grabs the miss. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync. The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. White, the pass to George. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
The physicality of George. His coaches and teammates encourage him to attack and draw contact.
Shooting 2.
That's good from George.
And you got to give Paul George credit for his mental toughness. There's always lots of chatter out there, but he tunes it out and just focuses on his game.
No good on the 2nd, so he hits 1 of 2. The Heat have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Out to the right wing. Westbrook finds Green. Wembanyama screen. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
I just love the ball move.
Outside Reeves. Horford in the high post. White for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now.
Not an ideal start for them. Still looking for their first field goal after 4 misses.
Now here's Wembanyama. His last outing, we saw him score 22. And here's the fast break. The shot by Reeves, no good.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Here's Westbrook. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Al Horford.
Well, to me, Russ is at his best down low, inside. That's a rare trait for a guard.
Russell Westbrook, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
A future Hall of Famer, Westbrook averaging a triple-double in a number of seasons and came close a few other times.
And he can't hit the 2nd. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 10-point game. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
And think about this. That game was really a coin toss. They were fortunate to have survived and picked up the win.
Yeah, they needed some extra time to get it done. But at the end of the day, a win's a win.
Yeah, such a skilled scorer. When George is looking to attack, it puts pressure on the D.
Los Angeles, Paul George. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from George. And while it's maybe too early in the year to get a true sense of the league's pecking order, Stan, when does that start to take shape?
Well, not for a while. Once all the teams have played each other and we've seen all the possible matchups, then we'll start to get a better idea.
Miami making a switch here. Clark's checked in. Both good from the line that time. Heat leading by 8. Caruso outside. This one for 3. It's rebounded by George. The Lakers have gone 0 for 5 to begin this game. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Miami moving it around. Here's Wembanyama. Nails the baby hook. And it's 6 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's George. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Memphis. Victor Wembanyama grabs a board.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
DeRozan outside. Back to Wembanyama. White with the steal. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
I like that from White. Attacking the heart of that defense.
Clark outside. Pass to Caruso. Here's DeRozan. 5 to shoot. Fades away. And it's Miami with another.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Lakers trail by 8. Something teammates love about DeMar DeRozan. He has that clutch gene in him, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., he is fearless in those big moments. He remains steady, keeps his focus, and that makes him deadly against defenses that are scrambling to close out a game.
Now here's Reeves. 35 points for him last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
Yeah, and you see this with a lot of great scores. When they're putting up big nights, a lot of times it's because they're making a lot of free throws.
Back to George.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And it's Miami with a rebound. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. There's a screen. White against Westbrook. George with a steal. Pass to White. Minute 32 left to play in the first quarter. And George with the basket on the assist from White. George has got 6 points.
And great range is a big part of why George is a high-level scorer.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
It's t-shirt time, everybody. Who wants one? your time. Let's see who wants one. Let's go crazy. All right, fans, who wants a t-shirt?
And it's a completely new group for the Lakers. Miami also changing it up. Salon, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Thompson comes in for Caruso. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Salon, defended by Jones. McCollum against Conley. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Lakers ball.
Lakers trail by 5. Pass to Cornet. Back to Conley. And here's Cornet. Nembhard outside. Cornet sets a screen. The shot by Nembhard, no good. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
McCollum outside. There's 31 seconds left in the first. 6 on the shot clock. DeRozan outside. Fades back. And it's Cornet with a rebound. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Outside Conley. Pass to Payton. Back to Jones. Now here's Nembhard from deep. That shot is off. What a performance for DeMar DeRozan. He's been the story for Miami. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back after this word. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Heat.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
They've got Andrew Nembhard. Gary Payton II is out there with Derek Jones. Then there's Luke Cornet, and it's Conley in at the point. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Pass to Thompson. Three-pointer off the mark.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Lakers coach J.J. Redick has brought an attention to detail to this team. Austin Reeves said, quote, set the foundation of doing stuff the right way, and if we do that, we can be a really good team. Redick said it's important to always emphasize the things that you want. That hopefully becomes part of your identity. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. So it's the Lakers now, following the three-point basket by Miami. Jones, the pass to Conley. Now here's Cornet. Clark covers. Outside Payton from the arc. Rebound by the Heat. They've led by as much as 10.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Clark with a screen on Nembhard. Back to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And DeRozan, an excellent passer, finding his open teammate.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
All right, fans, here comes your Lakers delivery.
in Los Angeles. Jones, he's checked in for Peyton. Reeves comes in for Nembhard. And Derek White subbed in for Conley. And Miami also making a switch. Jovic is checked in. Lakers trail by 8. Outside Reeves. Back to White. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Puts up a three. DeRozan with the rebound.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Thompson finds McCollum. DeRozan against White. White with a steal. Outside Reeves. Outside Jones. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by Jones.
Well, when guys like Jones elevate, watch out.
Here's Jovic, and he buries his first look.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Reeves, the pass to White. Second chance shot, and the layup is good. Kornet's got his first 2 points of the night.
How about the energy he showed on the glass, outworking everyone and getting rewarded for it.
Here's McCollum, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. There's no question about the skill level of C.J. McCollum, a long-time NBA star, Stan.
Well, look, at this point, it's just muscle memory for him. From so many spots on the floor, B.A., one of the things that impresses me the most is how he scores against good defense.
Free throw drops for McCollum. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Al Horford's checked in for the Lakers.
Well, even though he plays with a scorer's mindset, you can put McCollum in a playmaking role. He gives you options.
Now here's Reeves. Still without a bucket. White on the wing. Takes the three. Rebound Miami. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 now.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Oh, Wembanyama making it look easy.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
White finds Horford, and the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul of the game. George, he's checked in for Jones. Green's checked in for Miami. Russell Westbrook comes in for McCollum. Now White, he had a 15-point outing in their last game against Memphis. Clock at 6. George passes to Reeves. The shot no good. Good work defensively by Caruso. On the wing, Green. Pass to Westbrook. Reeves against DeRozan. It's hauled in by White. Lakers trail by 9. Here's Reeves for 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 11. DeRozan with the ball. Now Horford defending. DeRozan passes to Green. Caruso, a screen on Reeves. And here's Green from the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
One of the primary ways Green helps this offense, operating as a stretch big.
George against Green. And the jam by George.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation. Going up top, it's Wembanyama.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
They set the pick. Pass to George. Launches a three. He drops it from range. George has got 11 points.
Well, he got off to a slow start, but now in the second, he seems to be finding his rhythm.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
All Laker fans, time cheer on your Lakers hype squad. Let me hear you right now. Laker fans, put your hands together. Make some noise for your Lakers hype team.
McCollum, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Wembanyama, pass to McCollum, inside. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by George. Lakers trail by 9. Here's White. McCollum pulls it in.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Back to Westbrook. Wembanyama, high post. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Green. Shoots over Horford. Tries again. Oh, too easy for Wemby. Nice finish.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
You know what they came to see me, never on my level, even if we in the same league. Last 2 minutes on my drop 10.
All right, fans, that was your dance team. Make some noise.
A minute 9 left in the second period. Outside White. Up and over McCollum. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
George with a steal. White against Westbrook. White can't hit. Miami leading by 11. Pass to Wembanyama. Outside, Green. And here's McCollum. Back to Green. The three is up. The Lakers with a rebound. White on the wing, pounded by Westbrook. George feels it out a bit to the paint. Outside Reeves. It's stolen by Green. No good on the shot. And so we wrap up the first half. It's the Heat. They lead by 11. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Eric Spoelstra. And, Coach, what, if anything, do you think your team could improve on?
Well, the fact that, we had some open shots, so we missed them. We just have to stay the course. We're expecting a big burst from them in this building. We've got to be stable all the way through.
You hope they start to fall. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Miami Heat.
The difference in field goal percentage is crazy. They're getting exactly what they want out there.
Yeah, even if adjustments are made, how does that defense really slow them down? And now, you know it, you love it. Time to see what fans are saying on social media. Here's a good one. Shaq Can't Dunk 32 wants to know, how do you guys deal with internet trolls?
Well, first of all, that's the most ridiculous name I've ever seen.
I thought it was pretty good, actually. I got a good chuckle.
Kenny, let me see your phone. Did you send that?
Jack, there's zero chance I'd ever let you touch my phone. No way.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 11, setting the floor for the Heat. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Green. Then it's Alex Caruso. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. Here's George. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Pass to Green. Now Wembanyama. He's guarded by White. Wembanyama won't be denied.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
George outside. Lets it go from deep. DeRozan with the rebound. Heat leading by 13. Now here's Westbrook. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. The fadeaway. And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist by Westbrook.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
George with the bucket. George has got 13 now.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Draymond Green's talked about his mind for the game. He said, I've never been the tallest or the fastest. We all have gifts. My IQ is a gift that was enhanced by great coaches. I was taught the game properly, so I'm very fortunate and extremely thankful for the coaches that I've had in my life. Brian, back over to you.
Paying tribute. All right, thank you, Allie. And Horford powers it home.
Horford really looking like an ageless wonder throwing it down.
Horford against Wembanyama. Caruso, a screen on Horford. Here's Wembanyama. And again, it's Miami converting.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Looking to get it going. White, the pass to Reeves. Jones feels it out. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good on the triple. Heat leading by 13. And he lobs it up. Caruso outside. Back to Westbrook. Wembanyama against Horford. Nice shot by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 20.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. A perfect 4 for 4.
Pass to Reeves. Now here's Jones. Outside White. Here's George. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. High arcing shot. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Pass to White. Fires from deep. 3-pointer goes up. 3-pointer goes down for White.
Look, shooting off the catch is something White's become really good at.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Heat leading by 12. Now here's Westbrook. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Horford. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. And White has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Westbrook taking his time here. DeRozan passes to Wembanyama. Jacks up a 3. The big man, Wembanyama, sinks the 3.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Nembhard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Miami also changing it up. Clark comes in for Green, and it's McCollum in for Westbrook. Lakers trail by 15. Nembhard, the pass to White. Up top, Horford, all alone. Just 5 to shoot, no good.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Wembanyama, and the jumper is good at the free throw line. Wembanyama's got 13 in the second half.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Pass to Nembhard. Horford, a screen on McCollum. Horford outside, takes a 3. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Miami leading by 17. DeRozan outside. Caruso, a screen on Jones. DeRozan against Jones. And it's DeRozan missing. The Lakers have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Nembhard, the pass to White. And here's Horford, defended by DeRozan. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Look, when you're matched up against Al Horford, you got to be smart because he can exploit your weaknesses.
Al Horford taking 2 shots.
That's good from Horford.
You know, I don't think Horford gets enough credit for his defense. He's been an impact player at that end for a long time.
Looking at who's out there now for Miami. Thompson, he's checked in for DeRozan, and Russell is subbed in for Caruso. Horford hits them both. Heat leading by 15.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. Out to Thompson. Pass to Russell. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Lakers. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. And Horford powers it home.
Look at Horford just rocketing off the floor, putting the defense on notice with a big dunk.
Outside Wembanyama. 1:16 left to play in the third quarter. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
Well, this is the kind of rim protection you get with Horford. He's outstanding turning shots back.
And they're running. The 3 from Thompson. Jones grabs the board. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Lakers. It's a 13-point game. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Wembanyama. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Wembanyama's got 15 points here in the second half.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Back to White. Nembhard, right side. 5 on the clock. Pulls it from 20. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
And so it's the Miami Heat up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. They've got Derek Jones, Austin Reeves out there with Andrew Nembhard. Then there's Gary Payton II, and it's Kornet in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the Laker 5.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Outside Jones. Pass to Nembhard, driving inside. And this is what the schedule looks like for Miami. On Monday, they'll be taking on Bam Adebayo and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Wednesday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Denver Nuggets.
And for that game against the Hornets, that's number 9 on the season for them. They should start feeling in the full swing of things by then.
No good on that one. So he comes up empty, missing both.
Well, that's a rarity for him, not being able to cash in on the trip to the line.
Reeves against DeRozan. Double team on DeRozan. Pass to Clark. Thompson outside. The 3 from DeRozan. The rebound by Payton.
We've seen him make that shot, but not all that often.
Well, that's the shot where if you make it, everything's fine. But if not, you're going to hear about it.
Shot is good by Reeves.
Man, we all know Reeves can handle some contact, and he's often the one initiating it.
Clark with a screen on Nembhard. McCollum, the pass to Clark. Knocked loose. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. There's a screen. Back to Payton. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. The Lakers making a switch here. Horford's checked in. And Miami with a change here, too. Wembanyama's checked in for Clark. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. DeRozan against Payton. DeRozan, left side. To the middle. Thompson. Oh, Clay takes the contact and finishes.
Looking a lot like his dad right there. Klay Thompson with the physical play, challenging that interior.
From deep, Reeves drains the triple. Reeves has got 5 points now this quarter.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Pass to Salon. There's the triple. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. Salon, he's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And here's Horford. Outside Reeves. Nembhard finds Reeves. Now here's Horford. Outside Reeves. The 3. He buries it from 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's DeRozan. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Gary Payton II.
DeRozan drawing a lot of attention there.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
And he makes a first.
Well, I like that DeRozan's one of those guys who can take over a game by himself or be the orchestrator. He adapts to whatever the defense is showing.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. George, he's checked in for Jones. Jones comes in for Payton. And it's White in for Nembhard. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
What impresses me most about DeRozan is his footwork, especially when he's operating around the mid-range.
It's George on the wing. Green covering. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the Rock inside and convert.
Jones against DeRozan. Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Horford. Wembanyama, no good. Lakers trail by 9. Outside Jones. Down low. It's stolen by Green. All alone on the break. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on White.
One of the most physical point guards this league has ever seen. Westbrook powers through for the and one.
At the line for 1.
Let's shot.
And that one falls for Westbrook. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. White with a screen on Caruso. Stolen by Caruso. And he lobs it up to the rim. White with the steal. Jones with the ball. He's picked up by Westbrook. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Outside George. Blocked again!
It's simply fantastic defense by Green. His energy on this end is invaluable.
Well, he's been a lot of their offense, and the numbers certainly show it.
And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 14-point game. Spins. That's tipped. Westbrook against White. DeRozan, a screen on White. Now Green. off on the layup. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the ball.
George! Ooh, the three doesn't go.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Wembanyama down low. He's against Horford. Yes! Using that window!
Well, this is why Wembanyama is such a nightmare. The size, the speed, the touch, he has it all working.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. One of our featured players tonight earns our Player of the Game award, Victor Wembanyama.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive, and the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
Well, they were coming off 2 straight losses, and he put his foot down. He stepped up his game, had a big night, and got them moving in the right direction again. .141 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Now White. White coming through.
Terrific finish by White while dealing with the foul. His composure is impressive.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for one, Derek White.
That's good from White.
We'll talk about a guy who gives you exceptional effort. Derek White is always watching the floor for gaps he can fill, places he can make a difference in the game.
Green against George. Wembanyama, screen on George. Now Wembanyama. Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Heat.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, you know, his work on the glass was a key factor, helping to turn the tide as far as the possession game, and so often that's the difference.
George fires. No stopping him from 16 feet out. Here's Westbrook. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Caruso outside. Wembanyama. Oh, he stayed with it and got it to go.
Yeah, that's tough. You can't even box out Wembanyama. He'll just reach right over you.
So no problem for Miami as they get the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.